Think cheesecake.
Cheesecake?
Cheesecake.
Cheesecake.
Southern pecan.
Strawberry cheesecake.
In the world of restaurants, most places focus on one thing, whether it's Italian, American, or fast food. But there's one restaurant that breaks all the rules and still manages to be incredibly successful. A place where you can order anything from a spicy Thai dish to a classic American burger and end your meal with the most indulgent cheesecake you've ever had. We're talking about the Cheesecake Factory, a restaurant that has somehow become one of the most beloved dining spots in America and beyond. But why? What makes this place so special? How did a small cheesecake bakery turn into a global phenomenon with hundreds of locations and an almost cult-like following? Today, we're uncovering the fascinating truth behind the Cheesecake Factory's success, its unique menu, and why people can't seem to get enough of it. The story of the Cheesecake Factory doesn't begin with a grand restaurant or a corporate business plan. It all started in the 1940s with a woman named Evelyn Overton in Detroit, Michigan. She wasn't a trained chef or an entrepreneur. She was simply a passionate home baker who loved making desserts. One day, she came across a cheesecake recipe in a newspaper. Instead of following it exactly, she experimented with it, refining the ingredients until she had created something truly special. Little did she know, this simple cheesecake recipe would one day inspire an entire restaurant empire. As word spread about her delicious cheesecakes, Evelyn began receiving orders from friends and local businesses. Encouraged by the demand, she decided to take her passion a step further. In the 1950s, she opened a small bakery to sell her homemade cheesecakes. Her creations became a local favorite, drawing in customers who couldn't resist the rich, creamy texture and unforgettable taste. But while the business was successful, balancing it with raising a family proved to be a challenge. Ultimately, Evelyn made the difficult decision to close the bakery and focus on her children. However, her love for baking never faded. It simply took a back seat for a while. Years later, when the Overton family moved to Los Angeles, Evelyn found herself longing to return to the cheesecake business. In 1972, she and her husband, Oscar Overton, decided to give it another try. This time, instead of running a small shop, they started the Cheesecake Factory Bakery, supplying cheesecakes to local restaurants. Their high-quality, handcrafted cheesecakes quickly became popular, earning them a solid reputation. It was their son, David Overton, who saw the true potential of his mother's cheesecakes. While the bakery was successful, David believed they could do more than just sell to restaurants. He envisioned a place where people could sit down and enjoy these desserts alongside a full menu of freshly prepared meals. In 1978, he opened the first Cheesecake Factory restaurant in Beverly Hills, California. David Overton had never run a restaurant before, and that turned out to be his biggest advantage. Instead of following the traditional restaurant model, he built something entirely unique. Most restaurants specialize in one type of cuisine, Italian, Mexican, or American, to keep their menus small and manageable. But David did the complete opposite. He envisioned a place where people could find something for everyone, no matter what they were craving. This idea went against every restaurant industry norm, but David was determined to make it work. The Cheesecake Factory's menu was massive, featuring over 250 items ranging from burgers and pasta to Asian-inspired dishes and Mexican-style tacos. Typically, a menu this big would be a recipe for disaster. Too many options can slow down service and lead to inconsistent quality. But the Cheesecake Factory found a way to defy the odds. Another bold move that made the Cheesecake Factory stand out was their extravagant portion sizes. While other restaurants focused on cutting costs and serving smaller plates, the Cheesecake Factory did the opposite. They went big. Their meals were huge, often large enough for 2 people. This approach made customers feel like they were getting more value for their money, creating a sense of indulgence and satisfaction. Instead of following trends, he set his own standards, creating a place that felt upscale yet welcoming, indulgent yet high quality. But having a great restaurant wasn't enough. David also needed a strategy to make it wildly successful. That's where their genius marketing and branding came into play. If you've ever been to the Cheesecake Factory, you know how overwhelming the menu can be. With over 250 items, it's more like a book than a menu. But how do they manage to maintain such variety while keeping the quality high? The secret lies in a highly organized kitchen system. Unlike traditional restaurants, the Cheesecake Factory doesn't have a single type of chef. Instead, they have multiple chefs, each trained in different cuisines. They also use top-tier ingredients and fresh produce, which means no frozen, pre-made dishes. Additionally, their chefs undergo extensive training to ensure every dish tastes the same, no matter which location you visit. No conversation about the Cheesecake Factory would be complete without mentioning its legendary cheesecakes. This is where the entire journey began, with Evelyn Overton's homemade recipe that captured hearts long before the restaurant existed. Today, the Cheesecake Factory offers over 30 different flavors, ranging from the classic original cheesecake to more adventurous options like white chocolate raspberry truffle and Oreo Dream Extreme. Each flavor is crafted with care and creativity, making cheesecake not just a dessert, but a must-have experience for visitors. What makes these cheesecakes so special is their unmatched quality. Unlike mass-produced store-bought cheesecakes, each one at the Cheesecake Factory is handmade using premium ingredients, giving it a rich, creamy texture that melts in your mouth. Unlike many restaurant chains, the Cheesecake Factory doesn't rely heavily on traditional advertising. You won't see many TV commercials or billboard ads for them. So, how do they stay so popular? The answer is word-of-mouth marketing and social media. The restaurant's unique aesthetic and oversized portions make it perfect for Instagram and TikTok. People love sharing photos of their huge plates of food and mouth-watering cheesecakes, which naturally brings in new customers. In a way, their customers do the marketing for them. At its core, the Cheesecake Factory is more than just a restaurant. It's an experience. From the moment customers walk in, they are greeted by grand decor, warm lighting, and a welcoming atmosphere. Despite its upscale feel, it remains accessible and inviting for all occasions, whether it's a casual dinner or a special celebration. The friendly service adds to the experience, making customers feel valued and eager to return. One of the biggest reasons for its popularity is its massive menu, offering hundreds of dishes across different cuisines. Unlike most restaurants, the Cheesecake Factory serves everything from burgers and pasta to Asian and Mexican-inspired meals. The generous portion sizes make meals feel indulgent and worth the price, ensuring customers get great value. The Cheesecake Factory's success isn't just luck. It's a combination of vision, quality, and innovation. From its humble beginnings in Evelyn Overton's home kitchen to becoming a billion-dollar restaurant empire, this brand has rewritten the rules of dining. So, what's your favorite thing to order at the Cheesecake Factory? Let us know in the comments below. If you enjoyed this video, be sure to like, subscribe, and hit the notification bell for more amazing business stories.